Bang! Oh my goodness, sorry, it just feels like one after the other. Not only am I back, but Brock Lesnar is now going to do a one-off deal, one-shot deal with the UFC. Announced yesterday, it blew up the internet among many other things. They said they would announce his opponent. It would be a one-fight UFC 200. They said expect an announcement within the next 2 days. And I have just seen, after doing some paperwork on my phone, appropriate timing I know, that his opponent has been announced, and there was a lot of speculation as to who it would be. I know that there was going to be some Fedor rumours starting if it didn't get announced soon. Frank Mir was another one, but he's under suspension. And one name that most fans wanted and that we are now getting is indeed Mark Hunt. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, the Samoan Superman himself. Oh god, I'm a huge Mark Hunt fan. I mean, if you have seen some of my old videos, you would have heard me express my fandom for the guy. I think the guy is great. He comes to scrap. He's got power. Knocks people out like an absolute don. I mean, remember when he knocked out Roy Nelson? Just walked up like, yep, done. Did the same against Frank Mir. The guy has been on a tear. I mean, he's been an absolute hero to many fans. A great story coming into the UFC. Many of us know him from his Pride days and his K1 days. Guy that gave Fedor a good fight. Guy that almost won the UFC belt about 2 years ago. He is now going to fight Brock Lesnar, and geez, that's crazy. I mean, that's a fight you dream of but never think you would see. And I know people were very concerned considering Brock's coming back. You haven't been in full-time MMA training since 2011. Granted, he did a little bit last year, but then decided to opt out of doing MMA. But he's fighting Mark Hunt, who just knocked out a guy that he has a history with, Frank Mir, and knocked out Bigfoot Silver, and a guy known for wars. The one thing I can just say is, look, number one, the obvious. We know why Brock is here. It's a cash grab. Most things in life, in business, in promotion, are cash grabs. We all know that Brock is going to add spice to the card. If you've got a percentage contract, you should be very happy because you'll probably make even more money now with Brock Lesnar on and get more attention with Brock Lesnar on. If you're an undercard fighter, get on that fucking show now. Seriously. But Brock Lesnar adds that, he's that shot in the arm, that injection right there. He's pay-per-view steroids. Literally, he's pay-per-view steroids for the UFC. And, he's going to be fighting Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt! My one thing is, obviously, we've studied Brock's MMA career, and we all know that he's flawed standing up. He's got no problem throwing a punch. He's got power, but he was never particularly blessed with the striking. So, Brock, if I were you, just shoot for a double right away. Don't even stand. Just double. That's it. And hold on for dear life. Hold on for dear life. Do not stand with him. Hold on to those legs and just stay there. Do not strike with this man because that man will knock him the fuck out. Literally spark out. Both guys have got ways to win. Hunt is somewhat flawed on the ground, although he's improved quite a bit. Lesnar is flawed standing up. So there is a way for Lesnar to win. There is a way for Hunt to win. I favour Hunt because he's been fighting far more frequently, obviously. And he's been on very good form and he's had some great fights. I favour Mark Hunt. I think this is a great fight. It's a win-win situation for the UFC. It could be a win-loss situation for the WWE because if Brock Lesnar gets destroyed or he gets injured, you can say goodbye to him wrestling on SummerSlam. I'm going to tell you that right now. So that's something that they could consider. But it makes me wonder, conspiracy theorist in me is thinking now, is this a way to pay something for the UFC to now return the favour? And I don't know, perhaps give them Ronda Rousey for WrestleMania next year. Perhaps. Anyways, so the opponent's been announced. Very excited. If you've got reasons to watch UFC 200, you now have another one. Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. Now, if Brock wins against Mark Hunt, his value goes up even more. So, yes, crazy. Now, you got the worlds of wrestling and MMA meeting one another once again. although they've always been closely intertwined. Want to know what people think out there, want to know what people feel out there. If you haven't already, comment down below. Chris McGregor, get on the comment section as soon as you can. I am out. Take care. Peace.